What's going on, guys? It's your boy Xiao Wang here, and today I'll be playing Doki Doki Liter- Literature Club. And as you know, in the last episode, she got damn moved herself. I got some trauma. I got reflected back of some. Anyways, um, what the hell is this? Used to walk this school, but sorry. Oh shit, it's actually tweaking! Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content by just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's me. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be anything than girls anyway. School was as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There weren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would be way too demanding for me to deal with. That would be me. I didn't join a club in my school before. I'm joking. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. She smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. She was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Completely, basically out of my league. So having her smile at me feels so genuine. Feels a little. What you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. You know any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. I can't stand all the politics and around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing and the budget and publicity. I'd rather just take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what's your club? I need to make a new one. Shit, my gun is not here. Literature, that sounds kind of dull. How many members you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members. That sounds so boring. Anyway, I can see that. But it's not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, so I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, yeah. Hey, Shouts, by the way, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, I'll ask you to join, but please. And today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What the hell was that? I brought a guest with me. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Vice President. It's nice to meet you. You're more mature and timid. Seems to have hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So I ran into Shouts in the classroom and he decided to come and check the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, did I tell you? Let me know advance before you brought anyone new. Well, I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget about that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, let's make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, see? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks in the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting effort out to start brand something new. Especially one that when it doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm more confident that we can grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Guarantee seat? What happened to Sayori? Holy shit, did she got deleted or something? Did she keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. She looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Well, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing sad Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Let's see. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, the level of creativity, craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story of what in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Also, I'm clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid from the moment I walked in. It's obvious. By the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Alright. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world. If it was only for a brief moment. Yeah, because you would immerse yourself in such. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. Looks like you're trying to work on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them next time? No. Averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes just more than confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you could share some of your work. You can set an example to help Natsuki feel enough comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Yeah, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's go home and write the poem of our own. I decided to take the responsibility of vice president. She's still committed as hell. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Trying real hard to find new members. And if we don't... Sim!
Hey, I mean, I would join too.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare us for a moment. I mean, if you really left, I would be super pissed. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can to have a great time, okay? Okay, everyone, I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. This is an average rom-com. I watch rom-com mangas on YouTube. Was that like deport? Make my one. Is this the same? I didn't read jack shit yet. Shit! Oh, I wanted to zoom in. It was like I thought it was like gonna be like Red Dead Redemption. In Red Dead Redemption, if you couldn't read jack shit, that means you press a button and then you would read it in a better text. Fuck. I'm like sure of depression. Boop. Rainbow proof inside anime. Sure. Destiny. Entropy's nausea. Disarray is like okay, fine. Fuck. Something like an anime massacre, yeah. Climax. And then a kiss. Tenacious. Sure, we can push through something. And then he is unstable. And he is a jackass, yes. That's a good one, no? Hi again. You see, you didn't run away from us. Don't worry. At least I keep my word. What the hell's happening? What the hell's happening? Manga is literature.
Cereal is a soup.
Anyways, swiftly defeated, she plops back into her seat. Sorry, shouts. Make sure we'll put your comfort first, okay? She's shooting that suit with a disappointed glance. Nah, you don't have to do her like that, bro. Thank you. I'll definitely read. I enthusiastically take the book. This kid is my ass, literally. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected to settle. Okay. Okay. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. I wanna know what love is. But that only makes her face hide in the... oh crap. Sorry! I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for some any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, that's when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy the two of them. I think she bought it just for me. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? She made it sound it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Not a fan of that thing. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those type of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. She's a yandere, I think so. When horrible things just happen just not because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay. Alright, let's get it. Okay. When I get let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body. Huh? What? Bro, come on, chill out. I didn't. Can I check the history? Shit's going so strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That means you're passionate about reading. At least, the least I can do is listen. What the fuck was that? What the? Get the quick this one. I'm sorry. Now that I don't want you to. Something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book, start the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri means about reading in company, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders. I can read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. By the way, this is dead. It's dead. You really do apologize a lot, do you? Wrong item. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry! I mean... I need to put the pin back. There you go. Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until up against Yuri's. I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean into a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to open the book open. I guess it makes it difficult to turn the pages. Here. I'm screenshotting this. Come on, man, I'm a sucker. I do my same with the right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn to the next page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. You're not... Sorry. I'm a simp. Don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably it's the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn to my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. This guy is so bold. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses. Why am I screenshotting this shit? Oh yeah, I know. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Anything else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came into my head. Haha. Are you feeling alright? We've been a little fidgety since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Puts her hands on her chest as if she were to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just needed some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Shouts it. Something happened just now. I have no idea, but Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Interesting. She does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? She might take a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? The music just shuffled a bit. Hi, Sutsu. Having a good time so far? You are sometimes full of shit and not full of shit. Let me tell you that myself. My character is sometimes full of shit and he's not full of shit. Okay, next. Much better with just going with the flow until I'm settled more in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing so full of imaginary and symbolism. I forgot what did I write, so sorry. I don't mean that's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably too much interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy the way you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, she gets a bit, I think if she was trying and looking for some alone time. Sorry. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Already? I'm sorry for being late. I don't need to apologize. Still have plenty more time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Exactly. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that. Yeah, you still need to have confidence, otherwise you cannot do anything. That is, if your poem is really shit. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my eyes burned. My burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? I sound frantic, scrolling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. There, I breathe, dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I don't know, man. I feel uncomfortable right now. Holy shit. It's been influencing my poems. An epiphany. Something like that. I'm kind of nervous about deep stuff like that because it's coming out strongly. We just get a dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. It's my advice for today. Natsuki really needs to be tamed quickly. Well, it's just about expected from someone for you. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically not cute enough for your taste. You wanna get smacked? I'll pass. I mean, if he doesn't know, it really gets entertaining, no? Because she's like a time bomb. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. Perseverance. But that's all about it. Are you blowing smoke up her ass? It's simple, but there's some meaning. Like, everyone can do this, but humanity has perseverance. Just like what Monica wrote, remember? Before... Oh, shit. Before Sayuri, So people don't take even my writing seriously, but that isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like the way it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Boom. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you can be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. I like her writing style as well. Everyone's writing style is good. Yuri's is sophisticated. Monica's paradoxical. Sayuri's I forgot now, but it's usually happy shit like that one. All characters are 18, by the way, so As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out too loud? She first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ooh, he's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? She takes a breath. So, what kind of experience do you have? Your use of imaginary imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? She stares at me blankly. He looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along with the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their writing style very deliberate. That's true. When it comes to poems, I used to make it very straightforward. In other words, they try to pick up a style that's separate from the topic on matter, and they form a fit two together. And the result... That's actually true. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that could go into writing even a simple poem. It's not finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying a few things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Atsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if she's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So it's like reminiscent of the past because it says, I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. So it's like, and then the last withstood the test of time. So it's like, there will be rapid changes in the future. There will be lots of changes in the future that is usually, by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Sickening blue-green, that means it is vague, it is not, it's like, it's difficult, it is not, it might be some things you might not like. However, I bathe calm, breathing the air of the present, but living in the past. It's like, you appreciate your past and you enjoy your past. It's like nostalgia. You are, bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to withstand the test of time. So that means time passes by and lots of stuff change. But breathing the air of the present is like you are currently existing in present time. However, your mind is in the past, reliving your past moments. That is the thing. The light flickers, I flicker back. By that means you get back to reality and you stop living in the past. Now you are in the present. You get what I mean? It's like looking back at your past and then now you're in the future as soon as the light flickers, because it says withstand the test of time. So it suggests it's old, like the street light is old. Once it flickers, it brings your attention. I like it. Yeah, I couldn't be able to read that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script very often, road script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm mainly glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I also wanted to write something a little more mild. That's not mild, it has a lot. It says a lot about nostalgia. Like, you always like to reminisce, you always like to look back at the past and then the future and then the present. Then time passes so fast that the street lights gotten so old that when it flickers, you snap back and then you're like, ah, time passed by so fast. It's like you always look into the past, but then you stay in the you're in the present. Then once you've noticed and catch wind of how fast time was impacting the world around you, then you snap back into reality, and then afterwards you think back on the past. It's like that. That's very creative. I love that one. Something easy to digest. Are you into ghosts? Ooh, really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. They usually tell more than a simple story to paint a picture. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go in the past, and soon will be left with nothing. Huh. Somewhat similar is the past, yeah, relating to your past. It's nothing really. Yours was also impressive too. Nah, if anything, I would probably learn a thing or two about you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, you did good. That was out of tune. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, tandem means at the same time, I watch each of their expressions change. For in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Democracy ain't done for you yet! How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would be asked someone who would actually like it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Shoutsy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless if I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. She's pissed. And Shoutsy liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to improve. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you that? What's with the wild conversation? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger than a size. What the fuck? No! What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. What the fuck is happening? What the absolute shit is going on? Okay. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. What? What the hell happened? What the hell? What the fuck happened? What? Shit, dude, what the fuck? What just happened? This shit's getting wild. Melancholy, okay. Melancholy and melody sounds like a good one. Yeah. After melody would be rose. After rose, then rainbow. Afterwards, misfortune. After misfortune, friends. Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Intellectual. But sweet. MT. What goes well? Infinite. Uncanny. Okay. I think she's a yandere. Yeah, have you guys seen Monica? Oh, I haven't. I was also wondering, man. Read yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean all the things I said. Something really happened. You mean to be late? I was hoping you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Sure. I planned it on anyway. You start now? Let's find a place to sit. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Make some tea first? Thanks very much. There could be one thing that I can make my reading time here any better is a cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. She stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow as I watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and with a kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for me for a second? I remember this scene. Hmm. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something I hope. Coming from around the corner. Looks like breathing. Did she cut herself? She cut herself? What the? I saw that in her arm. What the fuck? Hold up, I saw this thing before. I saw this one. Wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. She put her a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. You mind we can sit on the floor too? Yeah, back problems? Okay, yeah. I had to read my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I had this conversation before, if I remember correctly. Your posture, yeah. Ah, yes. Oh shit. Fuck. Your teacup. Holding it in my hand like that's not holding the book. I end up holding a position that makes me hard to focus. Now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay. Do I put one in her mouth like? Yeah, I think last time I put it on her mouth like Yeah, this is happening again. Something happened. Oh no! Can you feel it? Oh. What the fuck just happened? It's best if I choose this girl. I don't know what the fuck's happening, bro. What? My hands appear sweaty. Ah! Makes me so happy. Amazing to see I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Oh shit! A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, dock ship, a portal to another world, a tin rope tied to a thick rope, a tour of harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe. Are these doubts? What the fuck just happened again? Shit is happening so strangely. Right after Sayori died. I liked your last one better. Huh? Really? Yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that, yet fell flat. It may be true, but I wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Everyone in this club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. I've noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care you. Afterwards, I thought to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should see a look at my poem. You should probably learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. I read this before. It's about... I know this one. Yeah, that one. I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. But I think I don't have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend. Hold up a second. What the fuck? She can bring different one. She even brings a different one. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might be like a sexual thing. You've been kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but what the fuck? She's a yandere. Holy shit, bro. Ayano. Fuck. Shit. Ayano. What the hell are you doing? I think you should keep your distance, probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Save me the true colors they want. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Delete her. What the fuck? No. What the hell happened? Nothing is real. More members just mean it gets... It makes sense because bureaucracy, you need more rules. She also got a point because it should also be for people who enjoys literature. Both has a point because once you have a lot of members, it will just get chaotic. It's like, think of like a Discord server. It's quiet, easy to manage. But then once you get like what 10,000 members, it becomes chaotic. You need to put a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, a lot of bots, a lot of automated shit, hire staff like that one, yeah. Now you've done it once. Yeah, it's her word. Not the same. Wouldn't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for one little bit of time, things were nice. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. What? Oh, bullshit. What the fuck? Okay, this is getting wild. Hey, shout Yuri. You know, things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president. Also a wonderful friend. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're entire. I'd hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? This is weird because what? What the hell is happening here? I swear to God, holy shit, bro. Yeah. I daydream of puppy, and then I kiss, and then I kiss my fortune's ass, and then after kissing my fortune's ass, I marry. I marry a pugag egg, and then my dad dreams of philosophy. After dreaming of philosophy, he's wonderful in child. He has a wonderful childhood, marshmallow fun disarray, and then he disowned. She really late again. Still, considered as usual, Natsuki. Her eyes a bit more ready. Must you always interrupt with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? It's like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. What's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. On the edge lately. Anyways, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. We're practicing piano again. Yeah. Just really have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion motivates me to work for the festival. And right, I forgot. Wanna help us with the festival? Then I'll go buy you a new manga. I know this was meant for something. Then another member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. And more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It couldn't be the last. It couldn't be the same without you, Monica. Anyway, Shot, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. I suppose. I think she's hopped up on some drugs. Okay. Follow and watch as Yuri choose a small feature. And hold this first. Sure. And for some loading. Okay. I'm going to plug this and I'm gonna get some. Okay. This is repeating again. Shit, why, bro? What? I was a bit younger, I would become strongly. I was a little intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. An obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself. When I get too excited about something, so I eventually stopped talking to people. If no one could ever like me for the things that matter the most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but each time we go to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's about to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why is it happening. Chelsea? Monica has been acting off a bit lately. She's always been a sweetheart since I joined the club. Recently, I've been feeling sharp whenever she's around. I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me. We'll stay here until the club ends. We will go to the club room all to ourselves. Nothing can interfere our reading time. Is that Monica? I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand because you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all for various artisans. I want to make sure to give them a fair share of all their use. I don't want them to get lonely or something. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm happy that you joined the literature club. I don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day, that's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. We can walk and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Now we can get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that? Will you do that? Will you do that with me, Shouts? What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna have to stop the video from here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in another one. Sorry for the awkwardness. I got too caught up in the one. Okay? She's signing out.